And we are live. Sorry for all of that chaos with the Elgato. I was recording last night, and that's why. How about that trade deadline, boys, right? What the fuck is happening? You know I'm happy. You know I'm fucking happy. I got my boy back. And it's literally what the Jags needed. Oh, they sent A.D. Mitchell to the Jets? Dude, they wanted him off so bad after that mistake. That's funny as hell. Oh, man, that's funny as hell. But yeah, no, 2 first-round picks for Sauce Gardner is too much, in my opinion. I wouldn't call it robbery because I think a 4th-round pick was on the table from the Steelers. The Jags had to up. So, I don't think the move's bad because I also think the Jags are going to try and re-sign him. Probably at the end of the year. But yeah. You were getting more than a 6th for Jacoby. He was the 2nd best receiver on the goddamn block, and that's if Waddle gets traded. If not, he's the 1st. You were getting more than a 6th. Like, it's all market share. It's all market share and value. When Jacoby is literally one of the best receivers on the block, you're getting that. And there was more than one team interested. That ups it. A down year for us is a positive, man. We just need a dude who can catch. He doesn't drop the football. I'd easily would have traded that. Not to mention, the Jags had 2 4s and 2 6s. It's not like we lost anything. You're also getting, I think, our 4th round pick, because I think the other 4th is Phillies. So it's whichever one's higher. If the Jags make the playoffs, it's going to be around the same area, depending on how Philly does. Because we got a 4th for Tank, so... But I will say, I can't believe that move for Jacoby Myers scared the Colts into trading for Sauce Gardner. It's crazy. Oh, was the Vikings 4? I thought we got a 4 for Tank. I thought it was a 4 and a 5 for Tank. What was the Tank Bigsby trade? Well, then you're getting the Vikings, because we're going to have a better record than the Vikings. What was the Tank Bigsby trade? A 5th and a 6th. Okay. That's what it was. I remember the 5. I thought it was a 4. I really thought they'd give us a 4. $26.1 million for the next 5 years is batshit insane for a corner that I don't think is as good as he should be. Sauce is good. Don't get me wrong. I don't think he's as good as he should be. You've got 10 picks. We've got 11. So there you go. You guys have 3 4s. We have 3 3s. There you go. We're friends. I do think, though, also, I think the trade of the 4 probably means the Jags are going to look to re-sign Jacoby, which, I mean, I would. The dude's not going to get number 1 money, so it's not going to be that bad. And as we know, the cap is fluid. Okay. Any more intrigue? Because apparently rumors are soaring the Jags aren't done, so... I believe a defensive tackle trade is probably going to happen too. I'm going to laugh if the Colts still lose like 3 of their next 4. Even after trading for Sauce Gardner, I'm going to laugh. Alright. Let me know if anything bad shit happens. Because we have to sim forward now. Remember, I mean, I think the game plan is to re-sign him. I think they're going to let De'Ami Brown walk and re-sign Jacoby. I think that's the game plan. So, because you paid 10 mil for De'Ami for a year, and he hasn't kind of lived up to that. Alright. So, to remind you what we've done in this series, given it's been a while, we won a Super Bowl with Teddy Bridgewater and company. We have started the move to Mexico City because we can't move to St. Louis for some reason in the game. Why won't they let me? Come on. A 4th and a 5th for Shaheed. That's a little pricey, but not much. So I don't hate that. I don't hate that. He's going to fit really good in that offense, though. They're going to get their money's worth. Might be just a tad bit pricey. I will say, I would rather trade a 4th and a 6th for Jacoby than a 4th and a 5th for Rashid Shaheed. Because I think Jacoby's a better, well-rounded receiver than Shaheed. So, I'll say that much. I mean, Rashid Shaheed's good. I think he's more of a one-trick pony with his speed, but he's a good receiver. I'm not gonna shit on him. Alright. I did get my controller. I was about to say, I'm like, where's my controller at? But yeah, we're gonna just sim now. We're not gonna worry about watching games, probably unless like we make the Super Bowl or something. Maybe we'll jump in. But outside of that, that's all we're really gonna do. We got put on IR. Oh, Jarrell Worthy. Did we put Jarrell Worthy on IR? I don't remember that. Although it's been a month, so I don't remember like anything. Let's actually look at shit. What is our injury report? I haven't looked at anything. I turned this on an hour and a half ago to set up and then ate lunch. I forgot, yeah, we are massively banged up right here. And our young right tackle, Taylor Decker, is on IR for the year because it opened a roster spot. Yeah, it allows Beach to take over in the slot. And then it allows, hopefully, Thornton to get playing time. I will say, if I'm you, I'm more mad at the fact that your rookies aren't getting to touch the fucking field. Because, now given, I have some favoritism because they've done well for me in Madden. Come on. It should be Thornton over Lockett, let's be real. You're playing Lockett if you were actually trying to, make the playoffs. You're a 2-win team. Playoffs are so far gone that you're not even thinking about it. Like, you play Thornton. You play the rookie. Let's remind ourselves what the roster looks like outside of Teddy and Jadeveon Clowney. I'm not saying don't compete. I'm just saying be realistic when you're putting players out there. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm bad. Asik, you were ready. You were just ready. You were like, I know he streams on Tuesdays. I'm just gonna have the tab open, ready to go. There you go. I appreciate you having it open for me, though. I appreciate that. This Celsius is doing a lot of work right now. I'm feeling inner fucking jazzed. Although I think that might mostly be the trade deadline. So Teddy and AJ McCarron at quarterback. Running backs, Bishop Sankey, who earned that spot last year. Earned that spot. Spencer Ware, Dre Archer. Let's see. Fullback, we've got Derek Watt now. Block for Watt. Smith, Gordon. We signed T.Y. Hilton. I remembered that. How did he get here? Guys, do you remember us getting Justin Blackman? I don't remember. Not one bit. He must have manifested. That's the only explanation. Willie Snead and Travis Benjamin. Kobe Fleener. We drafted O.J. Howard in the first round. Ryan Griffin at the 3 spot. Thomas. We got Landon Collins behind him. Chris Watt. Smack. Travis Swanson. A good chunk of guards. Oh, yeah. I got Decker because we needed the depth at tackle. That's why I drafted him. We've got a LaMichael Fleming, or LaMichael Fanning, who is going to get some play time now that we've got injuries going here. Thank God I brought in Dayton Jones, though. Good me. Our big free agent acquisition, Don Terry Poe. What do you mean? I didn't sign him. He magically appeared. I don't know how he got here at all. Why would anyone sign that man? I forgot we brought back Malcolm Brown. I almost forgot about us having Montez. Mexico City is going to love that guy. Our corner room is too good. I just need to know, did I sign you long term or were you just sitting on free agency? Because I feel like you were just sitting on free agency. I've got to remember how to look at, I gotta go to salaries. That's the only way to look at salaries. Great guy who didn't attempt to kill Antonio Brown and Jack Doyle. Yeah, totally a great guy. That's why Mexico City is going to love him. I want to say he was just sitting on free agency. Yeah. Huh. I wonder why. Another man's trash is another man's treasure. Gibson Reed, Bethlehem Williams. We got the Wizard and Lanning. We're good. Some of them I remembered, some of them I didn't. So that was kind of for me. But week 1 against the Lions. Do we get the dub? Let's find out. Also, we get our first look at the draft class next week. No news on Jacksonville. Come on. I just can't believe how badly they wanted to get rid of A.D. Mitchell after that boneheaded mistake. We are 1-0. We beat the Lions. Ooh. I guess Matt Stafford was hurt. Hey, we get to choose the stadium. Before we do that, I just want to look at what the draft class is. Because I don't know who's in this one. Alec Morris is the top guy. Okay. Got Xavier Howard. Sua Cravens is up there. Zach Klein. Okay. Let's see. I'm looking for any, like, names I 100% remember. There's, like, a lot of random names. Or players that, you know, didn't really make a name for themselves in the pro game. Blake Jarwin. Hey, look at that. Eddie Goldman. Chris Wormley is a first-round prospect, along with Willie Henry. David Greenidge. I'm not gonna lie, most of these quarterbacks, I don't even remember these names at all. Nope. Felt like I was gonna sneeze. If we need to get some pass rush, we know where to go. We know where to go. Von Bell could be a play to go there. Trevor Knight, I do remember him. Thought that was Danny Shelton for a second. Some of them are. I know that. I believe all of them should be. Hassan Reddick. Corey Coleman's in this class. Some of them might be like, because this would have been what, the third draft class? No, none of them should be players from stuff. Brownson, Joe Tryon Chuyanka, and a 7th of the Bears for a 6th. Decent pickup. Good depth pass rusher. Their crazy ass contract for, who was it, a Dangbo, I believe. So they signed to that ungodly contract. He got hurt, so there's your replacement there. I'm sorry, but Jerome Hooper is a great name. Guys, should we draft him in the 3rd round? I think he might be the best corner in the class. Oh, apparently the Jags were really trying to get Romeo Doubs, which I get why. But apparently the Packers were asking for a 3rd plus for Romeo Doubs. What is with everybody turned into Madden with their trade offers? Everybody wants way too much for players nowadays. Sometimes it's viable, sometimes it's just not. Hey, Tre'Davious White. This is a good cornerback class. Like, from name value that we recognize, it's actually a pretty good cornerback class. Quarterbacks, not so much. Talk about a bust for the Cardinals right there. Barry Sanders Jr. We could draft Barry Sanders Jr. Vernon Hargraves. Hey, Sean Robinson? That actually wouldn't be a bad pickup for us. Depends on if he's as good as he kind of was for a bit in reality. Andrew Billings. Hey guys, do you think he'd be good? Do you think this guy would be good? I don't know. I'm very unsure. I don't know if he'd be good if we drafted him. He might be good if he was like led by Andy Reid or something. I don't know. That's the only way I think he'd be any good. Man, nah. I will say it's an interesting class. More so for our needs, which is convenient because we don't need a quarterback. So, like, kind of all the positions I'm looking at are like later round guys for the most part. Kalen Strong. Braylon Cherry, fuck yeah. God, he was so good at NC State. That guy's not going to be any good, I guarantee you. He's never going to be good. He's too big. He's too big of a running back. How could he ever be good? He weighs 247 pounds and is 6'3". That's not a running back. Right, guys? I do like that Derrick Henry is projected to be a 6th round pick. Oh wait, time out. FanDuel giving out bonus bets? Excuse me? What? Boy, gotta log in and see what's going on. If that's the case, that's free money to play with. We got Chris Watt. We don't need a fullback. I'm not gonna lie, we do not have a back like him. Spencer Ware is somewhat there. But, like, we don't actually have a back like that, so. Ooh, Dalvin Tomlinson. I don't know why they're giving out a two. They say the devil made her for his entertainment, but even he couldn't learn how to contain it. Her high heels make a damn good statement. There is no replacement, a body by Satan. That's on anybody. Ooh. Okay. Jaren, you got any bets you feel good about? Because I have a 100% profit boost I can use. Broncos money line. So you know you had something. Yep, you said something. Does I can see it. Any other names? Akil Lynch. I thought that was Aaron Lynch. I'm like, I thought he was already in a class. Doesn't look like there's going to be any other surprise. Jack Conklin. Blake Martinez. Got a couple of other names in here. Matt Hack's in this class. That's crazy, right? Okay, let's pick this stadium. Okay, in Mexico City. What do you guys feel? Or do we just go with what the people want? Really? We've got the basic canopy stadium. No. Oh, they will fund 86% of that one. That's pretty nice. They'll fund like all of that. Because that means we won't have to pay like any money on the building cost. There's the basic futuristic stadium, which 62% of the funding will come from the city. Seems to be very split on that one. Basic hybrid stadium. This is essentially Jerry's World in Mexico, is what it would be. Okay, so people don't like this. I can see the fan opinion is not good with this. Basic Sphere Stadium. So this is our dome. Stadium design looks pretty small. No problem. Low in cost, but high in capacity. Win-win here. Okay. Larry Millette seems to like it. Try to save on stadium costs by picking this cheap design. It will impact them in concession sales down the road. And we've got the basic traditional. Not a fan of the stadium choice. May save the owner money, but fans going to buy it. They better not choose this stadium. Okay, people don't like that one. God damn. The deluxe canopy. Those weird flaps at the top of the stadium. First, I've heard this stadium design includes massive bathrooms and a sweet new fan zone. Can't wait until they build this thing. So, okay, people seem to like that one. Then you have the deluxe futuristic stadium, which barely only 56% of that will be funded from the city, so we'll be paying for most of that. God, people really like this one. The deluxe hybrid. People seem to like the deluxe hybrid. You've got the deluxe sphere. And then deluxe traditional. So what do you guys think? What do we go with? It's in Mexico. We need a roof. So you're saying we need the deluxe sphere or the deluxe hybrid at worst? The deluxe hybrid, I mean, they're at least paying for 76% in that. I don't think people liked the basics. Yeah, they didn't like the basic versions of those two. Get Jerry's World. Deluxe hybrid. Alright, Deluxe Hybrid Stadium. So, suite level seating, 3,121. Lower level seating, 12,484. Mid-level seating, 18,726. Upper level seating, 28,090. We will have level 4 of everything. Are we good with this? How are the blueprints looking, guys? Can you let me know? Are we good with the blueprints? Yeah, apparently the Jets, when they got the call for Sauce Gardner, they essentially went, you'll give us what? That apparently sounds like what happened. Yep, the blueprints might take down a tower, but into renovations, but nothing else. Begin construction. Oh, apparently, fun fact, Madden would not take the Sauce Gardner trade. But most trades, Madden wouldn't do. Trade, now it's quiet again. Yep. I'm just looking to see if there's any rumors going around. Not much, man. It's just dead silent. What? Want to see fucking defensive tackle deal, damn it. That's what I need here. Next like 2 hours. Let's check our injuries going into week 2. Ooh, we are healthy. The boys are back. Billy Wynn and Desmond Bryant return this week. Also, Fanning got 3 sacks in that first game. I just want to point that out. That's a lot of sacks. We got 5 sacks total in that first game. I want to make sure the depth chart's set properly. Oh, also, keep in mind, might be a tad bit late on the upload today, solely because I still have to do thumbnail work. Video's ready to go up, I just need to upload it. But I need to do some thumbnail work. And then we're good. Good to know that Jones didn't play at all in that game, because he wasn't set up to play at all in that game. Fans unhappy with deluxe hybrid stadium design. Ask Congress to step in. What the fuck you mean? Most of them seemed fine with it. I call bullshit. People seemed pretty happy. $20-10. Oh yeah, they didn't have Matt Stafford at all. 2 rookies played. Joel Stave and Jacob Coker. And Teddy threw 2 touchdowns and 2 picks. Shane Vereen ran the ball 27 times. Sankey 22. He ran the ball a shit ton on us. Torrey had both touchdowns and a $130 through the air. T.Y. had 57 off 5. And that was about it. Oh, who allowed the sacks? Anybody for us? Joe Thomas, because for some reason it always seems to. And Alex Mack, so our 2 best offensive linemen. That makes sense. Perry Riley leads us in tackles, as sack-wise, Fleming gets 3, Hood gets 2, Mingo gets 2, Sue and Ansa both get 1. Okay, makes a little bit more sense. I'll step back.
Sometimes I feel like all is lost, but I know it's not true. I wanna put up all my walls cause I'm not in the mood, but then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all if you're patient and soon it can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my privacy. I need some silence, please, you're all too loud. You don't speak quietly, opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous.
Fun fact, if you're wondering, this is the Blue Raz Lemonade. Celsius, pretty good. Personally a fan of the like berry flavor more so, but pretty good. The Raiders take us down. What happened? How did we lose to the Raiders? What the hell? Apparently Richard Seymour's coming back for the Cards. Let me see what happened. Fanning got another sack.
A place like this, it didn't exist, we made it like this. So you can go pick the bad or the good, got a glass halfway. I know it's easier to hide than just to lay low. Not everyone in
Yep, everyone in the north took the L. Holy fuck! We didn't just lose, we got murdered. Alex Smith throws for 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. Teddy throws for 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. What the fuck happened? Neither team really ran the ball all that well. 56 for Murray, 35 for Finch. This is vengeance for the Super Bowl. That's what this is. Receiving wise, Devin Hester, 62 yards. And not anything real crazy. 57 yards for Josh Gordon. Brandon Pettigrew got a touchdown. Spencer Ware got our receiving touchdown. Nick Casa a touchdown. Cribbs a touchdown. And Joseph Morgan a touchdown. Only 1 sack allowed, and that was Will Rackley. Perry Riley had 13 tackles. Justin Bethel had 12. 11 for Perfect. 10 for Kevin Burnett. God damn. Perfect had 1 sack, and Michael Fleming had 1 sack. The rookie's having a year. Good for him. 4 sacks in 2 games. Oh, I didn't see who got the picks. I should have seen that. Who got the picks? 2 for DJ Hayden, 1 for Chris Harris, 1 for Brandon Spikes. That is weird. I can only assume at least 1 was DJ Hayden. Let me check injuries. Kind of figured we had at least 1. Billy Wynn's going to be out for a week with a broken thumb. That's really it. His owner says there's no constraints this year. Theo signing players. Yeah, that's fucking... That's like Art saying that's like Artie saying he's gonna sell the team. I don't believe in that shit. Advance. I'm not seeing any more trades, and I'm sad about it. I want to see more trades. It's the deadline, and we only have 2 hours. Come on. Hey, Mike McCarthy passed the 100 win mark. Good for him. Weird seeing him in a Steelers hat. This is the first thing. Golden Eagles break ground on the Eagles nest. I love that name for the stadium. You guys know I love a good stadium nickname. If your stadium doesn't have a nickname, specifically in college, in the NFL it's not as crazy to have a nickname, really. But in college, your stadium's got to have a nickname. Unless, like, the stadium's environment itself is so big that it doesn't need one. Like, Lane Stadium for VT is a good example of that. But, and Carter Finley for NC State's a good example of it. How'd we lose to Miami? I got so many questions. Well, Jadeveon Clowney's out for 4 weeks with a broken thumb. Why is everybody breaking their thumbs? And T.Y. got punched. He's got a broken jaw. Yeah, Allegiant Stadium's the Death Star. There's not many NFL stadium nicknames. You've got the Jungle with Cincy. You've got the Death Star. You had the Black Hole when they were in Oakland. But are there any others? And I'm not going to count, like, Lucas Oil is the palace that Peyton built. I'm not going to count that. So we barely lost to Colt and Miami. I just realized we lost to both of the teams we had to beat in the playoffs. I just realized that. So Colt goes for 281, 2 touchdowns, a pick, 260, 2 touchdowns, and a pick for Teddy. Bishop Sankey has a decent day on the ground. Trey Madden and Eddie Lacy combined for about the same amount as Bishop Sankey alone for the most part. Mike Wallace, 7 for 82. Josh Gordon, 5 for 83 and a touchdown. Ohio State offensive coordinator Brian Hartline, 4 catches and 66 yards. Yeah, Browns at the dog pound. You're right. You're right. I'm trying to think if there's any more. The AFC South doesn't have any outside of the palace that Peyton built. I don't think many have them. But in college, you need a nickname. Your stadium needs a nickname, almost always. Unless you carry that environment, plain and simple, your stadium needs a nickname. Oh, wow. T.Y. 1 catch for 71 yards and a touchdown. And he broke his jaw. Justin Blackmon had a catch for 20. Didn't need him to step up. I did not mean to go out of that. No, there was no need to see Johnny Manziel. That's definite. Mitchell Schwartz allowed 3 sacks and Joe Thomas allowed 1. That explains it. Oh my God, Cam Wake beasted. 3 sacks off of Mitchell Schwartz by Cam Wake. Ernie Sims got the other one. Oh, apparently Cam Wake got a pick too. That man did everything. And Tayshaun Gibson got the pick for us. God damn. Yeah, Lambeau's got the frozen tundra. I don't know if that one really counts. Because it's the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field. But, yeah. It's kind of like the palace that Peyton built. I wouldn't call the link the nickname. because it's just shortening it. It's just Lincoln Financial, so. And that's in that weird ground where it's like not really a nickname, but you're giving it a nickname. Like, that's like Jacksonville calls a TIA bank the bank. I'm like, no. That's also what the Ravens call M&T Bank. I'm like, nah, it doesn't really work. Yeah, I also wanted to see what's our oh, that's not what I wanted. Who are our free agents this year? You guys ready to get done with our free agents? Bruh, that is a dirt cheap contract. Boom, we're done. Free agency finished. Cool. We re-signed all the players we need to re-sign. How about that? Oh, Lord. Yeah, man. He had like, what, 12 sacks for us last year. And that was with the dude on the other side having like 17. Also, we have cap room. Why wouldn't I sign a dude when we have cap room? We're 500. Oh, wow, the Raiders are 4-0. Don't feel so bad getting absolutely squashed now. Jerry Jones made such a big deal about Logan Wilson when Sauce was available. I will say he made a big deal for trading a 7th round pick. I thought like they got somebody real big. I was like, oh man, I wonder who they got. And then it comes out to 7th round selection for Logan Wilson. I'm like, that's not a bad trade, but man, that's not really worth getting overly excited for. I want to see how we've done the first 4 weeks here. So, whoops, that's not what I want. I want stats. I want player stats, not season stats or team stats. Here we go. So Teddy is 5-6. That's not good touchdown to interception ratio. He's been sacked 7 times, which should not happen with this offensive line. But Madden is weird. Bishop Sankey, not averaging what I'd like, but I'm okay with it. 2 touchdowns on the ground, 277 yards. Torrey Smith is our leading receiver at 267 with 2 touchdowns. T.Y.'s got a $149 on just 8 catches. That's a lot of sacks to give up in just a handful of games, Mitchell. Don Packer's been calling about Michael Mayer with Kraft now done for the year. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that rumor going around. Why couldn't you give us Jacoby and Mayer? Come on. Mingo's got 2 sacks. Hood's got 2. Perfect with 1. Wow, Jarrett Grace has 1. Billy Wynn's got 1. Desmond Bryant's got 1. Of course, 4 sacks for LaMichael Fanning. Picks wise, I think we've only got the... No! Wow, we've got a lot. 2 for Gibson, 1 for Perfect, 1 for Harris, and 1 for Hayden. Nice. Okay, the defense is looking really good right now. Offense. Need to get better, boys. Need to get better, boys.
Don't wanna talk anymore. Nothing left to say. Words make no sense anyway. When we're at war, some things never change. It never hurts the same. You take the color.
I don't know why people are saying they got bonus bets. I'm seeing weird shit on Twitter. We did not double check the injury report. We're also asking the Bengals about Hendrickson. Yeah, Ricky was talking about that a while ago. About the Colts talking about Hendrickson. Oh, I don't think we talked about this yesterday. Did you guys see D'Amico Ryans' comments on the hit on CJ Stroud? Because, I mean, I am learning to absolutely despise D'Amico Ryans. Because when Trevor took a forearm to the face, he said, "Oh, Aziz did nothing wrong. I don't get what the big fuss is. They were being really overdramatic about it. He didn't do anything. He shouldn't have gotten penalized, blah, 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 blah." And, you know, Trevor was legitimately unconscious from taking a forearm to the fucking face. CJ gets hit in the shoulder as he goes down. What concusses him is his head bouncing off the turf. I do think they should have probably flagged him for a late hit. I think they hit him a little too late. But the dude's like, it was purely unnecessary. I can't believe they let him do that. That was terrible. It was awful. I'm like, dude, he got hit in the shoulder, not the head. He got concussed from his head bouncing off the turf. I'm like, dude, it looks bad, go to go. But you watch the replay and I'm like, dude, like, you will stand up for Aziz when he literally tries to take a man's head off. But the second your quarterback gets a lesser hit that is clean, should have been penalized, yes, but you make a giant fuss of it. But you're like, oh, they should have never done that. It was a clean hit, and he literally tried to kill a man. He was either going to go way too low and try and take out kneecaps, or he was going way too high and trying to take his head off. One of the two. Like, I will stand by that with Aziz. Like, that dude is a dirty player as much as he says he isn't. It's okay to go 100%, but when you're literally targeting is the problem. Apparently, I don't know what Breece Hall's got going on, but that man is apparently keeping his eyes peeled for something. Come on. Yep. So that's my now. As the years go on, the more and more I am learning to hate, absolutely despise D'Amico Ryans. I was a big fan of his too. I really liked him in San Fran. I didn't think he'd be this big of an idiot. Probably. Hell, Brian Cushing was a hard hitter that did a little bit of targeting, but like you weren't really surprised by that. And Brian Cushing kind of was like, oh yeah, we do that. He was kind of like, yeah, I go for the kill. So at least he stood on business with it. Like if you're gonna go after somebody, like at least stand on business that's how you do it. Hey, Jaren, did you see the Raider or your O's made a trade at least? There you go. There you go. The O's made a trade on the trade deadline for football. That's great. Hey, we're 3-2. Dolphins fall to the Patriots. Interesting things? No. I believe we're getting very close to the trade deadline here in this game. I want to say it's week 6. It's week 6 or week 8, and I don't remember which at this point. I don't think we're going to make any deals. Unless there's a big injury, I don't think we're going to make any deals. Jonathan Allen is now banged up. We are losing linebackers. Maybe we do need to make a trade. Ooh, 28-7. That was definitive. And then a very AFC North ball game, 16-13. Teddy didn't really do anything. Andy, 1 touchdown. That's it. Bishop Sankey goes fucking off. AJ Green, 6 for 85, 4 for 59 for Torrey Smith, 48 on 4 for Gordon. Not a bad outing. Not a bad outing. Kobe Fleener had 26 yards. He has been very quiet this season. Like, don't worry looking at the defense. We know the defense did pretty okay. We trust them. The offense we don't trust. Actually, the offense has now jumped up to 13th. We were 20th. Oh shit. Oh, what's the trade? I'm on Twitter right now. I'm on Twitter right now. Let me refresh. Let me refresh. Oh, as of now, we're priced out on Quentin. Damn. I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything right now. I don't know. I don't know what it could be. Oh. Yep. Yep, we weren't making that move. That is the biggest waste of a first round pick I have seen in a while. For a team that's not making the playoffs. Like, you are 3-5 and what? 3-5 and 1 in a division where 5 wins right now doesn't guarantee you a spot in the playoffs. You're at least 3 games back from a playoff spot in a division you can't win. And you sell a first round pick for Quentin Williams. Man, they are hoping to God they're going to be good next year. The Jets are doing a great job. Good on the Jets. I'm not going to lie. This is exactly what the Miami Dolphins should be doing right now. The Jets are trying to take their division back. And this is the best possible way to do it. So, good for them. That's crazy. That is 3 first-round picks today. Dear Lord, man. Well, Jacksonville, talk to Arizona, please. Bring the mayor home. That's all I hope for. That's crazy. I give it to the Jets. I very much respect that. It's the right thing to do. You are at least 3 to 4 years out. But that's exactly what you do. I would be dumbfounded if they don't deal Garrett Wilson too now. Like, I can understand keeping him. Yeah, man. Damn, man. Apparently the Jags were trying to make it work, but yeah, they weren't going to win that. That's crazy, especially for a team that isn't going to make the play. Like, they are 100%, man, just hoping for next year. Okay. The Jets would have a hard time fumbling. They would really have to try to fumble this next draft with all the first-round picks they have. Like, if you can't get at least 2 of them to work, that's bad. Well, we'll see what the Jags do now at defensive line. I mean, there's still options. There's still options. Specifically, if you can talk Arizona into parting ways with them. If it's not obvious, I have a favorite option. Partially for favoritism, another just because he's still good. Alright. That's over multiple years, though, Jaren. That's not... I'm talking, like, it would be a real... Like, it would be a real test if you fucked up, like, 4 really bad players in the same class. Like, trust me, I've seen 2 first-round picks both be bad for a team, and then one of which go off and do his own thing, and, you know, then become a really good pass rusher. 5.5, career high 5.5 sacks currently for the New England Patriots. Congratulations, Caleb Von Chason. I'm happy he's playing well. I just hate that, like, the Jags couldn't get this play out of him. We are 4-2, baby! Tied with the Ravens. We hold that tiebreaker. That offense is getting better. The defense is getting worse. But, of course, the defense is banged up. We get Jadeveon back next week. Oh, look who's leading the league in sacks. Can't say I'm surprised. Good on the Jets, though, man. Bruh. Mendoza at quarterback. Mendoza at quarterback is a reason to keep Garrett Wilson. I'll say that much. I mean, they could even get a second-round pick, apparently, for Jermaine Johnson. Ooh, that's a good win, 24-16. The rookie, Michael Eubank, had to play a bit after Andrew Luck threw 2 interceptions, no touchdowns. Teddy didn't do much, 184 for a touchdown and pick. That's very 2025 stats. $30 for 82 for Bishop Sankey. Not a good average, sir. 1 touchdown. Evan Royster didn't do very good for the Colts. Receiving wise, Royster led the Colts in receptions. Braylon Edwards was second there, led them in yards. Or second in yards to Mario Manningham. For us, it was T.Y. who got the 1 touchdown. Kobe Fleener had 4 catches, 48. Schwartz and Thomas allow some sacks. Please don't show me Quentin Groves again. 2 sacks for Barkevius Mingo today. See, Jaren, it's worth it. Quentin Groves and Courtney Upshaw. The sacks. What about the picks? Brian Poole got 1, but it was Gibson and Harris. Okay. We are on a 3-game winning streak. I love that, like, a week ago, the Jets were like, we're not going to trade anyone. And now they're trading everyone. I don't think there's anything else we need to look at. Right? Because we looked at the injury report, if I remember. Davion Clowney comes back next week. Yep. Advance the week. Wow, we took the loss. And now the Ravens stand atop the AFC North. Okay. Wyndham Williams Hall is a 2026 second and 2027 first. The Jags certainly weren't giving up that. And Desmond Bryant breaks his collarbone. Fuck. That sucks. Luckily, we get Jadeveon Clowney back, but we do lose Desmond Bryant for most of the season. I'm not going to put him on IR because there is still time left for him to come back. So... see what this game was like. Ooh, it's not a good loss either. That's like a real rough loss. Holy shit, Teddy. 4 interceptions. What the fuck, man? He's basically traded value picks for D linemen and good at pressuring quarterbacks when he had that already. Exactly. Yep. And he did that after he traded that guy that was really good at pressuring quarterbacks. Okay, they get Mozzie Smith as well. Okay, that makes even more sense why they were able to get that deal done. I will say it's funny that he did all this, and the guy that he got for trading that rusher hasn't been as good as he hoped he would be, so he had to go get another guy. Bishop Sankey has a good day there. Fumbles, though. Randall Cobb goes off. 7 catches for $144. Torrey Smith, 7 catches, 97. Blackman and Howard got the touchdowns. Oops. No sacks allowed. Are there any sacks at all in this game? Nope. Got the picks. AJ Hawk, Mark Anderson, Casey Hayward, and Cody Sensible. All different players. That's crazy. Yeah, and this Dallas team wasn't very good at stopping the run last night. They got fucking run on. I mean, if you want a positive, though, the defensive lineman he just traded for is already paid. So he doesn't have to pay him. I guess that's his positive way of looking at it. Well, at least we got one more massive trade before the deadline. Come on, James, you got to get one deal done for a defensive tackle, man. That's all I really want right now. As badly as I would like a safety, I doubt we get one. It's not as much as it kind of is a need. It's something we can deal with later. Bigger need is pass rush. Two firsts in 2026, 2 seconds in 2026, and 3 firsts in 2027. They are loaded up to become a very good team quickly. And we're 4-4. What the fuck happened? How'd we lose to Cincinnati? That's what I need to know. Our defense is now 29th? What happened? Before we check injuries, what the fuck happened? We're like 18th last week. Dear Lord, back-to-back games giving up 34 points. What are we, the Cincinnati Bengals in 2025? Teddy did nothing. 104 and an interception. Dalton goes for 309, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. Jonathan Gray has a decent day. Lone Carter has a decent day alongside him. Sankey doesn't. We just didn't do anything on offense. AJ Green, 9 for 131. Mack and Linder both give up sacks. Cliff Averill gets both of them, and Dayton Jones gets one. That's good to see at least. Deshaun Gibson, 2 more picks, and Leon Hall with 1. Oof. I really don't like the way we lost those 2 games. Because it's not like, we didn't do anything. It's like the defense tried their damnedest, but man, the offense did not help. And somehow the offense is like 5th or 15th. I don't know how that's possible. I think we'll find a way to get the playoffs. Ricky says the Jets have another trade coming. Woo! Dude, I love what the Jets are doing. I love what they're doing. Now, I really hope Aaron Glenn doesn't get fired immediately because of this, because I think you're setting him up for failure there. But come on, Ricky. What you got, Ricky? What you got, man? What you know, Ricky? Good on the Jets, though, man. I'm legitimately very happy for the Jets. Because this is what... I hate to say it. Back when they wanted Trevor Lawrence, this is what they should have done. If you want good players and want to be up for that top guy, you kind of have to do this. Set yourself up for the long term. Oh, we need to check the injury report as well. I just thought about that. Ravens are 6-2. They're now 2 games in front of us. So, at the halfway point, 15th ranked defense, 24th ranked offense. Yeah, Mendoza, you are a New York Jet. Which, I just want to say this, he's going to be good. I don't know if he's going to be... Yeah, I think he's going to be the same type of guy where it's like, well, he's not good enough to be the #1 overall pick, so he's a bust. But he's going to be good. I feel like that's going to happen. Where he's going to be a good quarterback, but there's going to be so many people being like, well, he's not as good as he should be because of where he got picked. I think that's going to happen to him. But he's a good quarterback, man. Like, you see everything in him. Everything. I'm a big fan of Fernando Mendoza. I'm keep my eyes on Twitter, damn it. At least we haven't had any big new injuries. Brandon Linder banged up, which isn't good for our O-line, but we do have similar depth there at guard. But I will say I do need to start doing that more, because I haven't been auto-progressing. I mean, he might. I think there's a definite chance. I think that's a really good possibility that Dante Moore falls to the Raiders. Now, it will depend on what the Saints want to do. I think the Saints will be in front of you. So, and also, you know, if Miami is up there, who knows what Miami's going to be. Woo-wee. Now the trade deadline's at least fun. Oh, that's the QB coach? Yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense. And, hey, keep the man close to home. see. Took the loss. Things are not looking good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We are certainly not the same team we were. That's... The right side of our line is banged up. That's the easiest way to put it. 5 weeks. We're at what, week 11? Or week 12? We'll be back if we make the playoffs, so I won't put him on IR, but we're not in a good spot right now. I also think Teddy's had a rough year. It's another similar loss, too. Although this one's only 1 score, but... Teddy, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Definitely does outplay EJ Manuel, at least. Oh my god, Kendall Hunter went off. 18 for $176 and 2 touchdowns. God damn, Headley Cantu, is that you? Excuse me? We saw hinting he's been moved. Send emojis, gifs. Yeah, I saw the gif. I saw one of his gif tweets. This is crazy though what the Jets are doing, and I love it. I love it. I love it. Josh Gordon goes for $124 on 7 and a touchdown. Corey Smith gets a grab as well. Holy shit, Chris Watt gave up 3 sacks. Matt gave up 3 sacks. Holy fuck. Marcel Darius had 4 sacks. Robert Quinn had 1. Mario Williams had 1. Dayton Jones had 1. And Barquillos Mingo had 1. Well, at least we got a couple. Potter missed a field goal. That's not good. Here's the question. Do you think that Brees gets moved for, or gets moved to the New England Patriots? Because you know all the talk's been, oh, they're going to get a running back. Oh, here's the Super Bowl rematch, and both teams have not been as good as they were last year. Now, of course, they lost Peyton Manning. We won at least. We're back to 500. Woo! We at least beat the Bears. We'll take it. Woo! We're playing on Thanksgiving. Ooh, Steelers re-signed Lamar Woodley. Sean McCoy's going to be a free agent. Any other contract talks? Nope. Okay. Ravens are 7-3. They certainly look like the top of the conference this year. Dear Lord, we lose Perry Riley for 5 weeks now. And T.Y. Hilton. What the hell is happening? I am tempted to put, like, T.Y. on IR. Just because we have the depth there. Linebacker, not so much. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put T.Y. on IR. Because we need to fill some holes now. Okay, either I go tackle or middle linebacker. It all depends on who's available. Hey, Trip Alamalu's available. Middle linebackers. I think we're going tackle. I think I'd rather have more depth on the offensive line. Yep. A 24-year-old right tackle? Not very strong though. Fuck it. Go Michael Bowie. He's young enough to be interesting. I do like this tweet. Do not let the trade deadline distract us from Tom Brady cloning his dog. That's a good tweet. That's a good tweet. Oh dear God. Oh man, I just thought about NT. He can't be doing well. He can't be doing well right now. Play Bowie over Juwan James. Oh, and I do want to check wide receiver. Just see how our depth chart looks there. Well, look who's playing in the 3-hole. It will give Willie Snead more snaps as well. Oh, we still got an hour to go until the deadline's done. Come on. Come on, show me a deal for Jacksonville and a defensive lineman. Specifically defensive tackle. Well, apparently, there were rumblings of Garrett Wilson last night, so. Jets are trying to make another move, man. Bruh. Bruh, the Jets are crazy right now. We fall to the Steelers. We might not make the playoffs. Timeout, what? Timeout. You guys see that Trey Wingo one, right? Oh. I mean, we can move money. We got to beat the Ravens here. No new injuries. We will get Desmond Bryant back next week. Alright. We gotta beat the Sea Chickens. We gotta beat the Ravens. Question is, can we?
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind.
Go. Yeah, I don't think we're making the playoffs. We fall to the Ravens, and that makes it very hard for us to get to the playoffs now. Oh, Geno Smith's not re-signing, man. Crazy. I don't believe like anything she says. She has essentially admitted to lying about every single one of her reports. So I'm not gonna read into anything she's saying. Hell, if she's saying they want a 3, I'm gonna say that he gets traded for a 7th. Justin Bethel is out. Yeah, we've been absolutely decimated by injuries. This is insane. Like, yeah, we were doomed. I mean, we have to win out to have a chance now. I'm not even going to bother making moves because at this point I don't think that it's worth it. Last year in Cleveland, we go out like we're Cleveland. At least we won the Super Bowl in Cleveland. We got that Super Bowl hangover. Oh? We did beat the Jets. So you're saying there's a chance. Once again, I think we have to win out to really have a chance, but Bishop Sankey over 1,000 yards rushing, which is nice to see. And if that doesn't encapsulate the entire season right there. Hey, look, my sub box has one of the channels I'm subscribed to playing Dispatch. Can't watch it. No spoilers. It's like AI. I kept away from Blackjack's streams just so I didn't get spoiled. Hi. Sorry, Joe, but IR you go. Dear Lord, man. Right at the end of the year, we got absolutely decimated by injuries. Who's even available to grab? Oh, hey, Trey Polamalu's still here. I was about to say he wasn't because I didn't see him. I don't really want to play the rookie. Ooh, David Bakhtiari. This is young David Bakhtiari. Fuck it. Give me David Bakhtiari. Well, we got a new left tackle. David Bakhtiari. Probably going to allow a good chunk of sacks, sadly, but he goes down, then Lyle Collins is going to have to play.
This is the future. Evolution. This is the future. Evolution.
Holy shit, we're 7-7. Oh, there's hope. There's hope for the playoffs now. Oh my god. I stopped looking at like the way games were going solely because I was like, nah, there's no chance now. Oh, it's our final home game in Cleveland. It's our final home game in Cleveland. Hey, that guy that nobody talks about has turned down a contract. (27-17). That's a good win too. Ravens have won the division at 10-4. Congrats to them.
This is the
Let's
future.
see the standings.
Human error. Evolution.
This game could essentially be for a wild card spot.
This is the future.
West, East.
Evolution.
We're gonna need some help. Because Raiders and Chiefs currently hold the wild card. We're gonna need some help. I could use some help. Our defense has not looked as good the last half of the season, but that's mainly because we are injured to high hell. Hey, like everyone comes back next week. Which is a thing. Teddy is 9th in passing. And Bishop Sankey is 7th in rushing. Just thought I'd bring that up. Oh, 27 sacks for JPP. Holy fuck. Alright. Second last week of the season. There's a chance we make the playoffs. There's a chance we make the playoffs. Well, apparently San Diego's getting a new stadium, or leaving. One of the two. How does anybody care what Ryan Swoop is doing? T.Y. Hilton's not returning. He's on IR. How dare you think that? It's the healthiest we've been in weeks. go. Will we be in the wild card? I didn't even want to look at the standings to see, because then, you know, we could be like, oh, it means nothing. We want to hope it means something. And our season is over. How do we end? That's the question. Josh Freeman is the MVP? What the fuck type of world do we live in? And we did win. The Steelers just had the tiebreaker. That's probably what kicked us out of the playoffs, I bet. Let's see. Yep. Yep. We were the only team on the outside looking in. It was two teams that just had the tiebreaker over us. If we had beat the Raiders instead of losing like we did, we'd be in the playoffs. Damn. Oh, we just missed the playoffs. I mean, we were absolutely ravaged by injuries there for a little bit. Josh Freeman is your MVP, like we all expected. And the Bears fired Mark Trestman. Bears fired Mark Trestman. He takes him to the Super Bowl one year and gets fired the next. Okay, let's hire some staff, why don't we? So... Oh, the Jags had the best record? I didn't even notice. Good for them. I mean, we still have Jason Garrett, we still have Zane Brown, and we still have Nick Garrett. No issues here to really worry about, so. I think we keep Jason Garrett. Winning record. We won the Super Bowl the year prior. I don't think there's any reason to go away from a guy that has gotten us the Lombardi before. And keep some consistency going in to Mexico City. Biggest move of the trade deadline. So former Browns receiver, Michael Woods. Yep, that's the biggest move. That's the biggest move. Not seeing anything new. Still got a little less than an hour. Come on. There need to be more moves. It's the trade deadline, damn it. Although the teams this year believe at, like, winless, they're going to make the playoffs somehow. Here, we can look at awards. Their contracts haven't expired yet. It's next season, I think. Because they're currently still there. If they weren't there, then I'd have to re-sign them. Or at least I think that's what it is. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I saw 2020 or 2016. So okay, no, yep, you're right. Yep. That's a lot of money, Jason. That's a lot of money, Jason. I will say I do want to keep these guys around. Sure, Jason. You want a Super Bowl. If you don't accept the offer, okay, whatever. So Josh Freeman beat out Aaron Rodgers for MVP. I just want to point that out. Also, rest in peace, Doug Martin. Jaron, it's your GOAT. No. That's funny. And there's Mo. Mo's under Dale Richardson. Pause. Then Vontaze. Wow, Jared Grace was up there. That's surprising. He played a lot. Manning. Matt Flynn wins best quarterback. Look at that. Petty was 6th. I like that you win. You get to lift Mjolnir if you win best quarterback. Bishop Sankey was 5th for best running back. They have a good year. Oof. Corey Smith was 5th for wide receiver. Stations with so many picks the Jets gathered. They also cleared $23 million cap in 2027. It's a lot of cap space right there. A lot of cap space right there. I need to know what's going on. Where are the moves, man? One more move. I need the Jags to make one more move. Just for a defensive tackle. That's all I want. Holy dude. Okay, this is a weird... I don't like this world we live in. That right there's the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. Over that, man? No. Mm-mm. Even in a video game, I can't take it. Right, D-line, yeah. Hey, Tayshaun Gibson won Best DB. That's cool. Good for him. He is very good in this game, I will say that. I've never seen Jokel that good, but he is very good in the game. Because you got to remember, he was expected to be arguably the best tackle in the draft that year, so... Yeah. They OP'd him a bit. Alright. We're just going to kind of move. We're not really going to worry about it. We'll check the Pro Bowl once the Pro Bowl gets here. Well, they're all back. We re-signed our staff. I'm sad we're not in the playoffs. That's okay. We've got a lot of moving to do, so you know, need to have the time to move. To Mexico City. Next week we'll do our first draft as the Golden Eagles. We'll do our first offseason as the Golden Eagles and probably get into week 1. Because we're not really going to have a ton of cap space to work with. Bucks and Washington in the NFC Conference title game. And then it will be the Ravens and Bills. Oh no, never mind. Bills lost. I don't know who the Ravens are playing. I don't know who the Ravens are playing. Let's be real. They had the team once. That team left. And now we're taking this. We're taking the team that they never should have gotten back anyways. Let's be real. Let's be real. That's what's happening. Let's look at the Pro Bowl voting. Let's see. Actually, might as well just have all of it here. Do we have any Pro Bowlers? Okay, I feel we were cheated here. I'm just gonna say it. Are you kidding me? Dude, there's like 95 Jags, but like the whole Jags team made the Pro Bowl. The hell? Tayshaun Gibson made the Pro. That's one. We had one Pro Bowler. The entire Jags roster made the Pro Bowl. What the hell? Also, let's take a look at our stats on the season. Not a good year for Teddy. 18 and 19. More interceptions than touchdowns this year. 3,400 yards. Sacked 24 times. Not even 50% completion percentage. Ew. Teddy had a sophomore slump. That is a definite. Bishop Sankey, though. 1,200 yards. We'll take it. Wish the average was a little bit better, but 6 touchdowns on the ground. We are probably going to upgrade from Spencer Ware next year for running back to maybe Derrick Henry. Torrey Smith goes for 1,000 yards. Josh Gordon, 868. And then there's a big drop-off. I think if T.Y. had stayed healthy, then he probably would have done better, but... Who gave up the most sacks? Mitchell Schwartz. Only 3 sacks given up by Joe Thomas all season, so... our tackle leader was Vontaze Burfict. Started most of the year at middle linebacker. Barkevius Mingo led us in sacks with 13. Was that enough to pay the man, Jaron? To me, that's enough to pay the man. Double-digit sacks. I want to see picks because we had a lot of picks. 6 for Gibson, 5 for Harris, 3 for Hayden, 2 for Reed, 2 for Burfict, 1 for Wright, 1 for Grace, 1 for Riley, 1 for Williams. None for Stephon Gilmore. Huh. Interesting. I will say Gilmore might be a tag and trade just because I think that'd be fun. And we are stacked at corner, so could be a fun way to get maybe another first-round pick. Or a second, at least. Keep seeing so many people with bonus bets that they randomly got today, and I'm upset. Why don't I have bonus bets? I want bonus bets. I want free money. So your Super Bowl is... Whoops. I forgot Johnny Manziel was with the Ravens. He apparently threw 4 interceptions. Oh, they moved Christian Ballard to DN now. And Jim Harbaugh is the new head coach of the Jags. That's funny. Okay, so the Bucks won the NFC. I don't know who won the AFC. We'll find out here in the Super Bowl.
Could swear I saw your face today, walking by in a crowded street. Your voice
Bucks and Chargers.
in my head, but I can't understand a word.
Alright, let's scout here. Where we call this stream here in a bit. First things first. Let's look. I'm gonna look at. I'll look at guard or tackle. Then I'll look at guard first. Oh, there's no draftable guards. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Might as well. You're draftable. Looking at Ben here. Okay. Let's start with Barry Sanders Jr. Find out. 72. Huh. And more importantly, just cause I gotta know. 60. Nice. Nice. I feel like I want to draft him just for that now. I do think we need to get a young defensive tackle. Shed, power moves, tackle. Okay, what about your power moves? Tackle? Okay, he might be decent. I don't know if he's worth a first round pick, but nope. God, man. Yeah, I think Goldman's probably the best tackle here, which is sad. But Ashawn Robinson. Ooh, good power moves, though. 78 power moves. Ashawn Robinson's a possibility. We might be overdrafting, guys. Let's just see who we have possibly re-sign. Because cap space wise, we don't have a lot. I think Stephon Gilmore's a tag and trade. From there, I think we let most everybody hit free agency. I do want to see what Justin Blackmon wants. A little over $1 million a year? I'm not against it. But I'm probably not going to do it. But we'll see. I'll try and figure this out next time. Because we'll do the entirety of the offseason. We got 44 minutes left until the trade deadline is over. And I'm going to be paying full-on attention to that. So we are going to call it early here. So we see who else is retiring or coming back. Ed Reed retires. Oh my God, Big Ben's coming back. Aaron Rodgers is retiring. Vince Wilfork calls it quits after coming back. Okay. Bigger question, who fucking won the Super Bowl? Tampa Bay wins it. Greg Schiano is a champion. That's crazy. Commanders make a huge move and sign Traylon Burks to the 53. That's a crazy move. Crazy fucking move. Alright, guys. That's going to be all for today. Dust, Jane, appreciate you guys for being here. Asik, appreciate you for being here. Thursday, we'll be back with Zero Escape. And Friday, back to the Nutslock. We're back on normal schedule. No more spooks for now. And then we'll see what we're doing Monday. Who knows? Right now, who knows? With that, though, appreciate you guys. It's the only NFL news right. The only NFL news right now. Whoops. I was already set. Coach 09, apparently, with Josh Freeman at the helm. And Greg Schiano. With that, though, appreciate you guys, and I will see you next time.